for those different acts, the Patriot Act, the Freedom Act, and stuff like that.
Yep. And that's
override the Constitution, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I got the next verse. This Job.
Start over.
Oh, Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So in their own craftiness, if they gonna get caught in, it's just a trick bag, man.
Yeah,
you got
it's like it. But yeah, kind of like the missiles. You know what I'm saying? How they been running around bombing the fuck out of everybody. But in the end, that shit gonna destroy you. That's gonna be your destruction. That's like
just like the movie Terminator with the Skynet. They thought they were doing it for a good reason. They uploaded Skynet. Skynet ended up being their worst enemy.
Right.
You know, start bombing the shit out of them. You know, and that was going to happen. You got something to say?
Just like the brother was saying too, though, man, about that opioid shit, though, man. Because that's what they did. That was a device of the crafty, man. Because they was trying to use that against our people, man. All right. But now our people don't even fuck with that shit. That shit heavy on their people, like the two motherfucking Edomites who just overdosed in the car with their fucking kid in the back. All right, that was off of fucking heroin, man. It wasn't off of no crack or no other type of substance, man. That was from fucking heroin, man. All right, so that's the device taking them in their own craftiness, man. All right.
That's right. On drugs.
And like you said, that was the reason for them to go into those other countries and other lands. You know, right now ain't they trying to get like Saudi Arabia to pay for the shit, and they know damn well they ain't have nothing to do with it.
I believe they said before, yeah, that's true. That's true. Saudi Arabia put them on blast, but before the 9/11, I believe they said it was 13 countries that didn't have the Federal Reserve, and I believe right now it's only 1 or 2 left. Out of those 13 countries. Yeah, out of those 13 countries. Yeah. That you feel me, that still ain't get took over by the Federal Reserve. So basically they just waged war against them so they could put their democracy there. And they ain't gonna wage war against Cuba though. Those are people, they scared of Cuba, because Cuba's one of the last ones that you were speaking on. Cuba is one of them, man. Yeah. They scared of fucking Cuba though. They want to be allies with Cuba, man, because they know how strong they is. Obviously Cuba is strong, man. They hard-headed, man. They stiff-necked because because they jakes, man. And they weren't following none of Esau rules. Right. They're like, nigga, fuck you. Right. We do what the fuck we want to, nigga.
Bomb your shit.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck who. We don't give a fuck if y'all this superpower, y'all elite, nigga. We don't give a fuck. Yeah. That's the attitude of Jake, right? Nigga, fuck y'all.
America, they still trying to live off of their past, man. Like, you know, that's like a bully that was around 10 years ago beating everybody up, and then he come back around and just think that he can still live off of what he did in the past. You can't do that, man.
And that's spoken of in Daniel.
But Cuba been bucking on them niggas since the beginning, man. Cuba didn't never get down with their program.
Cuba cigar, you can go to the feds?
Yeah, that shit, because anything that if you get you in connection with anything to do with Cuba, man, all right, that's like a offense to the U.S. government, man. That's why you gotta hey, that's why they had that motherfucker Beyonce and them. They had went to Cuba. They had to ask the president. They had to ask this nigga permission just to go to Cuba.
Keep rocking.
Oh yeah. They had to they had to go ask the President Obama for permission to go to Cuba, man. Hey, because Cuba is insignificant to a certain extent, man. All right, but that's why the president, he went over there to Cuba, man. All right, to try to bring peace treaties with them. Hey, but the Cubans, man, they smart, man. Hey, they not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. They been paying attention to what Satan been doing. This so-called the so-called white man, which is Satan, man. They been paying attention to what you've been doing since the beginning of time. So our people, man. All right. Hey, but they gonna turn their government over to the so-called white man. Hey, because it's prophesied in the scripture, man. All right.
This is 6 and 6. Second Ezra 6 and 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other.
Right. And by the way, the so-called the Cubans from the tribe of Manasseh.
Yep.
This second Ezra 6 and 6. It says, then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I, and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Right. And what would be the time? Keep going. And what would be the parting asunder of time? Keep going.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Keep going.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Right.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right. And just what the brother's speaking on, man, is the end, man. Nobody really want to do business with America, man. You know, with the NATO, man. You see what happened Britain. They left the Brexit. They left the NATO and the EU, man. Nobody want to do business because everybody know, you go around putting everybody in debt to use, and nobody want to deal with that petro dollar, man.
And that's like going back to Isaiah 14, where it was talking about, oh now Lucifer, how art thou fallen. How the other nations, how they see basically Esau, how they see his rulership, his infrastructure crumbling, and they looking at him like, you was the man with the power, you was the man who had all these other nations in fear. How are you basically how did you lose your Jews? How did America lose his power?
This Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Right. How Lucifer is that light bearer, like the person who got the juice right now, per se, who got the power, who got something that everybody needs.
And basically they talking about Esau and his rulership here in America.
Yeah, in this America.
So they asked, how did he come down to the ground, to the dust, basically like them, how all these other countries, how they had their period of rulership and they all fell. They asking Esau the same thing, because they seeing him getting weak, losing his power in America. So they asking him the same thing, like how you become like we came, like keep going.
Those heathens too, man. All right, hey, because they looking from the outside in, man. All right, they looking from the outside in, man, because the majority of these people, man, they on the inside looking out. All right,
and it's always easier to see it from the outside
yeah,
looking
right.
in.
That's what I said, man. Right, they looking from the outside looking in, man, and they see this shit crumbling and going down because they know the power that America used to have, man. All right, how they had everybody in subjection, meaning like. We wasn't allowed to come out here and prophesy the Bible, man. We weren't able to have like freedom of speech and things of that nature, man. Now they making everybody equal. At first they was just they was ahead of everybody, man. All the other races they was on top, man. All right, now they so to speak making everybody equal to them, man. All right, and the other nations see that.
Right, now they being exposed. You feel me? That's what it's talking about. Their dress being lifted up. They being exposed. They being shown naked. Basically, like they ain't got no clothes on. They naked. Everybody can see what they working with. Go ahead.
Isaiah.
Hold on real quick. Get this in 32.
Everybody see what they working at, man. They see this place falling, man. They see this place crumbling, man. All right, they pay attention to the news and stuff too, man. All right, because the media go around the whole world, man, and everybody paying attention to it.
I'm putting this out.
This Deuteronomy 32 and 33. It says their wine is the poison of dragons.
Right, their wine, and just what the brother speaking on, their wine is the poison of dragons. Keep going. Their philosophies and what they do to these other countries, you see. Well, basically, and to us, fuck the heathens, Keep going.
And the cruel venom of asp.
Keep going.
Is not this laid up and stored with me and sealed up among my treasures? Keep going. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand.
Right. So in due time, y'all gonna their calamities. You can look that word up, That's what that means. Got it. And they and their foot shall slide in due time, man. Everything the brother's speaking on is true, man. No one's really fucking with you no more, except for The only people that fucking with you is just 2/3 of the people, man. Shit.
The only ones that don't know you a demon.
No, the only one that don't know you a fucking demon is 2/3 of our people, man.
Calamity is
Oh, you got it.
an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress.
Well, there it goes. And an event. So their agenda is gonna cause an event of distress, such as 9/11. You know.
Well, that's Bible prophecy. I think that's in Jeremiah where he said, where the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh say, set yourself in array against Babylon, all you nations round about.
That's calamity, man.
Yeah, that's calamity.
I got some.
Okay, come.
All right, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. So
But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
right. So if you ever hear about Russia and America is cool now, the beef is over, that's when you know all hell finna break loose.
Right.
Will you ever hear anything about any type of treaty being signed, treaties?
Yeah, peace and safety.
Peace and safety.
Everybody gonna come together and sign this shit.
Sign
you know,
it.
shit, this bitch about to get took out.
Like even I don't know if you guys remember like the Ren and Stimpy show. Like there was this one special called like show called like Powdered Toast Man. All right, and there was this like beginning scene where there was this peace treaty that was about to be signed. It was like, and there were like all like different. I think there was like this one guy making fun of an Ishmaelite as far as his caricature and all that. All right, but it was like all right, with this treaty signed, it'll end all wars forever. All right, and then somehow Powdered Toast Man, he fucks it all up, and then they all get incinerated. Or he was talking. They even show that too, like in certain animes and cartoons, where at first like there's like this peace treaty or whatever, then one of them gets assassinated. All right, and then like the shit just goes down. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm finna pass it to the next brother.
So like a lot of like entertainment out there is based on the Bible.
But this is
Yeah, so basically the whole point, in due time, your time is up, Esau. You know, that's just what it is. Don't be mad at me. You know, that's how the cookie crumble. Luke 1:33.
This is Luke 1:33, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and his kingdom there shall be no end.
Right, so our kingdom gonna be with no end, with no time, a limit. So with that, you gotta take the next op.
It's just like y'all was shot. Yeah, right.